Hi! Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm with a very, very special guest right now. And would you like to say hi?
Hello.
That right there is my mom. She came with me because she agreed with this. Actually, I'm not sure she agreed, but she's doing it anyway. Basically what I'm doing right now, as you can see, there's like a couple of voice lines for the characters in Five Freddy's Ultimate Custom Night, which came out 2 or 3 years ago by this point, maybe 1 or 2. And I downloaded 12 clips from Ultimate Custom Night, and I gave my mom a list of 51 characters, all 50 that you see on the main menu, plus Dee Dee, which is the 51st that was added. And I'm going to play the clips, and she's going to try to guess, like, what the characters are, which character they are. And she knows basically nothing about FNAF. She knows, like, the basic ones from FNAF 1, and that's pretty much it. Right, Mom?
Yeah, I'm not sure you're going to recognize any kind of voice, though.
Yeah, I gave her a list of all the characters I wrote down, but, like, my handwriting was pretty bad. She was reading through them a little bit earlier, but, like, she kind of messed up on some of them. So I told her, like, she's also allowed to ask questions, but she can't ask me directly, like, is it this character? Like if I played, like, Foxy's audio and she says, is that Foxy? I'm going to say, you can't do that. Right, Mom?
Right.
And I might have told her one of the answers a few weeks ago, but she might not remember. Because, like, well, when you get older, your memory gets a little bit rusty.
I'm not that old.
You're 42.
No, I'm not.
You said you were 40 a few weeks ago. Anyway, let's get started. You ready, Mom?
Yes.
Okay, here's the first audio. Let me just make sure the volume's ready. Okay, it's on 12 so you can hear it. And make sure you're not looking. I'm going to turn the camera a little bit so you can't see. Actually, tablet, but whatever. You ready?
Mm-hmm. You and I will be making music together for a long, long time. You hear that? It's the sweet, sweet sound of your eternal silence.
By the way, you gotta wait until the audio's finished.
Hey, keep it down, would ya? When I'm here, you play by my rules. A song was requested of me, and now I sing it.
Okay, do you have any guesses?
Rockstar Foxy?
No. By the way, you can't ask me directly. Like,
That's my guess. Rockstar Foxy.
Rockstar Foxy. Do you want to, like, ask questions for any hints? Before you giving your final answer?
Not this time.
Are you 100% sure?
No, not on any of them, because I don't know them.
Well, just give me your final answer and let's see.
I'm gonna go with Rockstar Foxy.
Well, everybody who's watching this video can obviously the answer, and it's obviously wrong. I know you're just like, I know you're not going to get them all wrong, but let's just see how you do. And no, this is not Rockstar Foxy. Let's see. It's actually Music Man.
Okay.
In the game...
I knew it had to do with music.
Well, they were all music animatronics except for some of them, but, like... Basically, Music Man is a spider-like animatronic. Well, he's not...
I haven't even seen that one then.
He's not exactly like a spider. He has 6 legs. And he has, like, cymbal hands. Like, you know those, like, monkeys with the cymbals, right?
Yeah.
And everybody says he's the most terrifying thing. And then everybody's just like, you know that terrifying thing, right?
Yeah.
Basically, in the game, he's behind you. Every single time you put him in the game.
Oh.
And you can't turn around and see him. All you can hear is the cymbals crashing together faster and faster when he gets agitated. He's agitated by noise. That's why one of his voice lines says, keep it down.
I think that monkey has come out in other scary movies.
It's not even a monkey.
Well, the ones with the symbols.
You know what I mean. Okay. Ready for the next one?
Okay.
Never underestimate the cunning of a pirate. Or a fox, for that matter. You never stood a chance. I came for ye booty. That be treasure, you know. I can't run like I used to, but I can pull myself apart just fine. much more spacious in here. I may stay a while.
Okay, well, one of the voice lines kind of give away what kind of animal it was. You just need to figure out which one. Do you have any questions?
No.
Do you at least have a yes? Or do you want to think a bit more?
I am just gonna go with Foxy.
From the first game?
Yes.
It actually is Foxy. Yes, it's Foxy. That one is pretty obvious, and
Because I've seen a picture of him with that patch.
well, pretty much almost every Fox animatronic in the game has an eye patch, so except for Mangle, Funtime Foxy, and I think that's all of them. Actually, no, Nightmare Foxy.
I actually got one right so far.
Yeah, like that one's pretty obvious, and I think one of the voice lines, in the game basically, he's in Pirate's Cove with Bonnie. That's why he's a bit cramped. So that's why he says it's more spacious in the office. And one of those voice lines, I believe, is a meme from like when the first game came out, where like it was like "Sugide Sugi, I'm coming for that booty" or something like that. That's what everybody was making a joke of around that time. Anyway, you ready for the next voice line?
Yes.
It's more shorter than the other one. It's 39 seconds, where like Music Man's was 53 seconds, and Foxy is about 40 seconds. This one's pretty short, so here we go. Ready?
Please deposit 5 coins. Please deposit 5 coins. Please deposit 5 to match. You are attempting to trick Freddy. You are attempting to... Freddy doesn't like this.
Well, it obviously give away that it's a Freddy animatronic, but can you figure out which one? There's like about 13 by this point. Do you have any questions if you want to get more tips?
Is it from the first game?
From the first game, no. Plus, Freddy is not that robotic. And he's still...
I thought he didn't have a voice yet.
No, he still doesn't. From the first game, no. They tried, but they still couldn't find a voice actor for him. It's really difficult, so until Scott says it's perfect, like he won't include a voice for Freddy in the games. Because he wants it to be absolutely perfect, because it's a big role, and if everybody says the voice, they don't like the voice, it would just be a big, like, error in the game, basically. So, do you have any other guesses? Or questions? If this makes you feel better, it's one of my favorite animatronics from one of the games.
Golden Freddy?
From the first game, no. He still doesn't have a voice either, so... Like I said, there's 13 variations of him. And by the way,
then how are you supposed to guess which one?
You can ask more questions.
If they shift voices.
Well, they all have different voices anyway, but... Do you have any other questions?
No.
Well, do you want to give me your final answer then? You still have time to think.
If Freddy doesn't have a voice, why is he on the list?
There's other Freddy's, Mom. I told you, there's 13 versions of him. Well, 13 bears, but...
Aren't they supposed to have the same voice?
If they all had the same voice, that would be boring. Plus, like, you would just add, like, different filters. Like, if it was like Nightmare Freddy, you would just give him, like, a more, like, demonic voice, but, like, yeah, like, we still don't have official voices for all the characters, like, well, I can't really tell you because that would be cheating. Well, do you want to give me your final answer then?
I'll just go with Toy Freddy.
That's actually wrong. It's not Toy Freddy from the second game. It's actually Rockstar Freddy from the 6th game in this series, Pizzeria Simulator.
Yeah, I was half right. I guess it was a Freddy.
Well, the voice lines made you pretty obvious. And I'm pretty sure you'll be able to guess this next one. Are you ready? This one, you're definitely going to get. Actually, you probably don't even remember the name. I told you many times, but you still forget. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
You're probably going to get this right away.
Face the consequences of your behavior. Might as well face the facts. You were always destined to fail. You blinked.
What did he say? You
Why
blinked.
is this news? Is it me trapped or is it you? Perhaps it's us both. I may miss my face, but even I could see talk.
Yeah, that was the problem when I first played Ultimate Custom Night with Sis. I mean, my little brother. Because when we first heard, like, the robotic voices, like, with the robotic filter, we couldn't understand anything until, like, the videos came out with the subtitles. But I'm pretty sure you can guess which animatronic this is, but you probably don't remember the name, do you? Or do you not remember at all?
I kind of remember the voice from hearing you guys play it so much.
Well, we don't play Ultimate Custom Night that much. We deleted it after, like, the first day we got it, I think. By the way, we were in a hotel when it came out. So, the signal was pretty bad. Do you really not remember? You asked me multiple times what character this is. By the way, you did ask earlier if he said you blinked, and yes, that's what he said.
His voice is kind of irritating to my ears.
Well, it's a robotic filter, so...
I can imagine listening to that through headphones.
Well, the game is designed to be played with headphones on, because, like, with Ballora and Sister Location, when I tried to play it, I couldn't hear her at all until, like, you're about halfway there. I had to put that in there. Because, like,
That reminds me of SpongeBob.
I feel like I heard that in SpongeBob, but I don't remember where I heard it. So, like, every time I say halfway there, I do it like that. I'm already halfway there. Maybe somebody in the comments can tell me where that's from.
That Mangle?
Mangle? I can see why you think that, but no. Is that your final answer?
No.
Well, I kind of told you.
I have 50 more guesses.
Well, more like,
Fungi?
Fungi, really?
No, not fungi.
Well, tell me when you have your final answer, and if you have any questions, you're free to ask them. There's a pretty obvious hint in the voice lines.
But if you can't really hear it, how are you going to guess it?
Well, you can hear it, but like you probably just didn't listen very closely enough.
Well, I told you his voice is irritating.
Do you want to listen again?
No, my ears are ready to bleed already.
Well, I can tell you that's not going to be the only one with the robotic filter, I'll say that much.
Oh.
Don't worry, there's only like 7 more to go, I think, after this.
Maybe.
Or was it 8? I don't know. By the way, I only chose 12 voices. Because I didn't mention that. They all different?
Yeah.
Well, they're all different in their own way.
I'm gonna go with Springtrap.
Springtrap from the 3rd game?
Yeah.
By the way, Scraptrap is from the 6th game and Springtrap's from the 3rd game. So you're gonna go with Springtrap?
What was the other one?
Scraptrap from the 6th game. It's basically the murderer.
I don't know anything about the 6th one.
Well, you barely seen that one, so I can understand. Even though you haven't seen FNAF 3, like, at all. Maybe I showed you one of the animatronics, but... No, it's not Springtrap. It's a very obvious hint in the voice lines. Like, you probably couldn't hear it because of robotic filter. And to be honest, I couldn't hear it the first time either, so I don't blame you. But, like, basically what he puts an emphasis on, like, the word face. Like, somebody's making a bad pun, basically.
Mm-hmm.
That basically tells you it's Withered Bonnie, the only animatronic without a face. You remember that one, don't you?
I remember the character.
You just never remember the name. Like, every single time.
I remember hearing the voice.
Well, he didn't get a voice until the Ultimate Custom Night came out, so. Like, the first game with voice acting was Sister Location, so. That's probably the one.
My voice doesn't fit that character, I don't think. Even with the robotic overtone.
Well, everybody thinks it does. It's actually pretty close to what everybody uses in Source Filmmaker animations, or SFM if you want it shorter. Like, that's the big hint in the voice lines. And, like, every single time you ask me, like, is that like, I tell you, like, a different animatronic. Like, I say, like, oh, do you remember, like, this character? And you're like, is that the one without a face? And I'm like, no. Anyway, you want to move on?
Yep.
By the way, this one is, like, probably by far the most scariest thing in the game. Are you ready?
Okay.
By the way, this is just a joke. I'm pretty sure all of you know why, like, it's the scariest thing in the game if you played it. You ready?
The music box? That's the scariest thing in there.
Nope. The fan is the scariest thing. I was just joking.
The fan?
Yep. That's a joke. It's the fan that's the scariest. Basically, the joke is, like, the fan is the most scariest thing because,
It
like...
makes so much noise.
No, not because of that. Like, in the first game, it's always plugged in to have the power on. So, like, it drains your battery. Even though you have both the doors open, you're not checking the cameras. So, like, it's the scariest thing ever. Or at least that's what I think why everybody thinks it's the scariest. Plus, everybody just treats it as a joke, so, like, yeah.
Okay, next.
I know.
Uh-oh, how unfortunate. Uh-oh, how unfortunate. I'm gonna do a sneaky thing and throw a new contender in the ring. Uh-oh, how unfortunate. Uh-oh, how unfortunate. I know how much you like to fight, so I'll add a new problem to your night.
And there you go. Do you have any guesses? Or do you want to ask a question?
Did somebody I know?
Nope. Unless you play FNAF World. By the way, that came out, like, sometime after FNAF 4, but it was, like, it's very underrated if you ask me. I have it on the computer downstairs. Also, I'm sorry if you can hear my older brother in the background. Like I said, you can hear anything through these walls. Right, Mom?
Yep.
So, do you have any other questions?
Don't fart.
Oh my god, Mom. Do you have any questions? Like, any other questions? Already says
Is it a girl-looking character?
Yes, it's a girl. Yes. I'm pretty sure
The
everybody
only
can...
girl one I know is Ballora.
What about Chica? Did you forget Chica? Chica's now a boy. Even in Spanish, it says girl.
Actually looking like a girl, not a animal.
Good point.
Have I seen Baby before?
Baby. You said you didn't remember that one very much.
Yeah, because I don't recognize the name.
I'll probably show you after this video. Unless you give me your phone if you had it.
I just have to go...
You can ask any other questions if you want. Remember, there's only like 51 characters, right? It's not that hard. If you know the game.
Does that character, like, talk throughout the whole game?
Throughout the whole game, no. Like, all these voice lines happen at specific points. Pretty much when you get killed. And this character actually does not kill you. It's one of the few characters that doesn't kill you in the game. Everybody else can kill you.
Is that the one where you have to go through that vent?
The vent system? No, it's not in the vents. It's actually...
No, you go through the vent as the character playing.
It's not just the location. It's Ultimate Custom Night. She only appears in FNAF World, which is an RPG where you play as the animatronics, battling enemies and stuff like that. She works as an NPC, a shopkeeper, where... Actually, not even a shopkeeper. She allows you to play this minigame where you can get more fast tokens if you want to buy items. There's a pearl at the bottom of the lake, and if you get the lake, if you get the pearl, you get 100 fast tokens. Bam! More money. And then in Ultimate Custom Night, she spawns other characters at a random level, and you don't know who. So that's why many people think she's really irritating. But there is one thing that can get rid of her, which is a repel that you get a random chance when you die. And she does not kill you, she just spawns other characters. So, but she's still really threatening.
I'm just gonna have to say Ballora. That's the only girl voice that I know.
Well, if you want, I can give you this hint for free. It's a child voice, not a woman voice. Ballora's more of a woman instead of a child.
Is she supposed to be that little blonde hair, blue-eyed girl that you see in the game?
Blonde hair, blue-eyed girl. Oh, you're talking about Susie. No, it's not Susie. Susie's not even a character that can kill you. She's a spirit that possesses Chica, actually. So, unless you say Chica. So, no. None of the spirits are in the game except for one that belongs to Golden Freddy, which is Cassidy, for those who don't know. Go watch Game Theory if you want to learn more. So, do you have your final answer? We've kind of been on this one for a while.
I'll just say Baby then, since it's not Ballora.
It's not Baby. It's actually Dee Dee from FNAF World. It's
I
Ultimate
don't
Custom.
know that one at all.
I'll show you after this video, so... But many people say she's really titty. It's basically the third version of Balloon Boy and Balloon Girl, or JJ. Dee Dee basically...
Is that BB?
BB and JJ... Well, BB is the original. JJ is just a female version of Balloon Boy. And then Dee Dee is another female version of him, basically.
So all these initials are him, basically.
Kind of. Except the other two are females.
Yeah. Okay, next.
Okay. And if you want to know what they kind of look like, Baby is blue and red. JJ is purple and is a blue and a dark purple color with pink eyes. And then Dee Dee has green eyes and it is orange and a pinkish red color. Well, not her skin, but like, you know what I mean.
Her clothes.
Yeah. And I think they all have like blue pants, I think. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on to this one. By the way, beware of robotic filters.
It seems you couldn't make it to my show, so I brought the show to you. Show times are on the hour, not a moment before and not a moment later. It's time to take your final bow. I'm sorry, but there was never enough room on this stage for both of us. A performance was demanded of me, and now I have delivered. Encore!
And that's it. Do you have any questions?
So it's somebody who's actually on stage?
Kind of. In the game it's not, but in the past they were. They were only on stage for about 1 day. For those who played the game know who it is, but basically anybody who's played the game will know like which ones they are, and obviously they can see the answer on screen.
What was the last one? It was Rockstar who?
You said Rockstar Foxy the last time.
Oh yeah.
Actually, and like the answer was Rockstar Freddy. So far we've been through Music Man, Foxy, Rockstar Freddy, Withered Bonnie, and Dee Dee. Now you just need to guess this character.
I'm gonna go...
You can also ask questions.
Well, I don't know the character, so I wouldn't know what to ask.
You can ask either what game or like,
That doesn't help me.
Good point.
I don't know what games they're in.
Except the originals.
Oh, yeah.
Well, except for Golden
Well,
Freddy.
because they're at the beginning of the list.
Good point. Actually, they're in order from games, so...
I don't know what the cutoff is.
FNAF World. And FNAF 6, or FNAF 6 if you want to go with that.
Well, I can know the beginning and the end.
FNAF 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, 5 is a sister location, so.
I'm gonna say Rockstar Freddy.
We already did Rockstar Freddy.
You did?
Yeah, it's this one.
Please deposit 5 coins.
Okay, then I'll do 5.
Please deposit.
Rockstar Foxy again.
Yeah, because didn't I say Rockstar Foxy and it was wrong?
Yeah.
Because it was Freddy instead.
Actually, I think you said that for Music Man, actually. You said that for Music Man.
Okay, so one of the Rockstars?
No, it's not Rockstar.
It seems you couldn't make it to my show, so I brought the show to you.
I'll just play that line because I know your ears can't take it. You know, robotic filter.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure some...
Music Man?
We already did Music Man. If it makes you feel better, it's not from FNAF 6. Except you don't know. You don't know when the beginning point is, do you?
No. Throw a number at me. Which game?
1 through 5. Try to guess.
Oh, that doesn't help me.
Okay, it's sister location.
Which is which number?
5. Not sure if that helps, but actually, if it makes you feel better, there's only like 4 characters that made it from sister location to the game. Not counting the secret characters, which is the Midoritas, Bonnet, and Lilbit, which are not on that list because they're secret characters and they don't have voices.
Is that somebody from Trash in the game?
No. I just told you it's from sister location. Trash and Games from FNAF 6. Unless you count like literal trash.
No guess whatsoever.
Just take a random animatronic then. I just said pick a random one. It doesn't take that long to pick a random one.
Well, I want to do the Rockstars, but you said it's not them.
Just pick another one. Pick one of the Funtimes or the originals or the toys. You're kind of running out of time, you know, Mom.
Okay, let's do Toy Bunny.
Toy Bonnie? It's not Toy Bonnie. He actually doesn't have a voice yet either.
Why is he on the list?
I told you, I even put in characters that still don't have voices, just to trick you out. It's actually Funtime Foxy from Sister Location. It's a pink and white fox, basically. About 6 feet, I believe.
Where's the Funtime one? Oh. You said Funtime who?
Foxy.
Oh.
It has a robotic filter, so...
Why are they so far apart on the list?
I just put it in vertical order. Well, not vertical order, but, you know, vertically written. You want to go on to the next one? We kind of been on Funtime Foxy for a while. And this one actually has my favorite voice line in the game, so I had to include this one.
That game was totally rigged.
Best line in the game, just saying.
That's what you get for leaving me hanging. It's not my fault. I have these fat plastic fingers and can't press the buttons. Mr. Hugs got me again. If I get jump scared, you get jump scared.
And that's it. Do you have any guesses? Or want to ask a question?
Can you play it again?
Yep. I kind of like spoke through it because like it had my favorite line in it. That game was totally rigged. I'm a bad impersonator, so don't ask.
That game was totally rigged. That's what you get for leaving me hanging. It's not my fault. I have these fat plastic fingers and can't press the buttons. Mr. Hugs got me again. If I get jump scared, you get jump scared.
And there we go. Any guesses or any other questions?
So does he play together with another character? Because he says if I get jump scared, you get jump scared.
Kind of. Basically, he plays a video game in the parts and service room. And if he gets jump scared by Mr. Hugs, he basically goes and kills you because he blames you for making him lose. It's basically a game within the game.
I remember you saying something about that.
Are you sure? Because I don't remember anything. Unless it was like a very long time ago.
Yeah.
And by the way, Mr. Hugs is part of the trash in the game, so I think it's a vacuum. And by the way, it's not Mr. Hugs or the trash in the game.
Is it Ennard?
Ennard? No. Is that your final answer? There is a big hint. He has plastic fingers. Which animatronics are plastic? Is the question.
Are they all animatronics?
Yeah, but each one of them has like different textures. Like the originals have like furry textures. The like phantoms are like you can't even touch them because they're ghosts basically, except for Springtrap, which has a rotten corpse in it.
Gross.
He has the murderer inside. What do you expect?
Just the spirit or the actual body?
Well, the body is still inside, but the spirit possesses it basically. So he's still a killer. And then like the Funtime animatronics are like sleek and shiny, like.
Lefty is the black bear, right?
Yes, I was surprised you actually knew that one. Well, not really new, but you know what I mean.
Just because I saw him on the singing battles.
Oh yeah. Yes, my mom. I actually show my mom the singing battles that I make, and she even asked, "Why do I show my dad?" Yes, it's a black and gray bear. And I still get annoyed that people actually say that he has a yellow eye when it's actually orange. So, any other guesses?
So he literally has fingers and not paws or something?
Well, they're kind of like paws, but he just calls them fingers. They're plastic, though. That helps. Right?
No. I'm gonna say... What game is it from?
2. Which has about, let me think. About 14 characters. But they're not all in the game. I'll say that much. Well, not in old.
I probably shouldn't have even asked that because I don't know which characters go to which game.
Well, when it goes to Springtrap, that's when you stop because Springtrap's from FNAF 3. Springtrap is like the FNAF 3, so like whatever it is before Springtrap is the final character from FNAF 2.
I'm gonna say... So this character plays a game within a game?
Yes, he plays Five Nights at Mr. Hugs. Although many people wish he played Fortnite.
Is that the one we watched where it was Five Nights at Candy's or something like that?
Five Nights at Candy's? No.
Where those people were sitting at the computer?
Oh, you're talking about Game Theory or like Game Lab or whatever they called it, where like they act out the games.
Mm-hmm.
They act out Five Nights at Candy's where like it was basically a survival. They only had to stay there for about 1 hour, not like literally 6 hours, to see how well they would survive. And MatPat almost made it, I'll say that much. And no, it's not Five Nights at Candy's. That's a fan-made game, not official. Just...
Okay.
Although I do think I made you watch an animation of Ultimate Custom Night with the character in it. Like, there's like, with every single character revealed, I think, at that point.
So you said plastic, so...
By the way, I almost gave it away. By the way, Mom, I'm going to take your cup of milk.
I'm going to say...
Oh, wow, your milk's getting hot.
Toy Bonnie.
You were close. The toy animatronics are plastic material. It's actually Toy Freddy. And don't you remember what I said earlier? Toy Bonnie still doesn't have a voice. It's Toy Freddy. And here's your cup of milk. It's getting hot.
I need ice.
If I haven't eaten them all yet. Okay, you ready for the next one?
Yes.
By the way, I'm going to skip one because I want to save it for last. And let's see. You ready, Mom?
Mm-hmm.
Seeing you powerless is like music to me. I don't hate you, but you need to stay out of my way. I recognize you, but I'm not afraid of you. Not anymore. The others are under my protection. The others are like animals, but I am very aware.
And that's all the lines.
I know I've heard that before.
Any questions or want to guess?
What game is that one from?
2. That's all I can say, basically.
Have I seen that character before?
Yes, actually.
Is that the adult one we were talking about earlier?
Adult one.
Adult female?
No, you were talking about below earlier, which is a adult female, like a woman, basically.
Isn't this supposed to be his daughter?
You mean William's daughter?
Yeah.
No, it's the daughter of another person, though. You were close.
Is it one of the animatronics?
It's an animatronic, yes.
But with the spirit of somebody else?
The spirit inside of it, yes. I think it still uses the spirit voice to talk, I think. That's how I personally think, because I am so tired of people saying it's a female just because the spirit is a female. And,
Is that the one you told me before?
which one?
That everybody, like, on the outside looks male?
Well, not all of them are male, but you know what I mean. Basically, well, if you want a hint, we did makeup for it a while ago.
The Marionette?
Yep. That made it obvious. I'm sorry, guys. Because basically, like, in my school, I took a fashion class, and we were doing fashion without fabric, where basically we had to make clothes out of, like, things that are not fabric, like tablecloths, boxes, and stuff like that. And I actually did the Marionette for the fashion show. It was really good. I'll see if I can find a picture of it, which is on my mom's phone, and I'll see if I can add it into the video later. And if you're wondering about, like, who Spirit is, there's a character named Henry, who lured all the characters into the location to, like, bring them all down to release everybody into the heavens, basically. Except for one, which is William after the murderer. His daughter is Elizabeth, which is inside Circus Baby, or Scrap Baby if you want to remember that one. And then the spirit inside the puppet is Charlotte, which is Henry's daughter. And William's daughter is Elizabeth, which is inside Circus Baby. And I just repeated that over again.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Nick.
Yep. And this one also has robotic filter, so beware.
I never thought I'd make it through that vent, but now we are together. Let me show you how to break your face and look like me. I was the first. I have seen everything. Come closer. Let's smile together. I have seen him, the one you shouldn't have killed.
And that's all of them.
I couldn't imagine going through a whole game listening to that.
Well, you only get to hear it if they kill you, so.
Ugh. Well, then you hear it over and over.
Well, you can tell it's in the vents, but, like, that doesn't tell you. Because you don't know which animatronics is in the vents. And by the way, I'm moving the chair so because my mom's laying down, and I don't want her to see the tablet because it has all the answers. Well, she said, break your face to look like her. By the way, it is a girl.
Mom.
David, we're recording. Sorry about that.
Break your face?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, except it's not Withered Bonnie because it's a female. And Bonnie's a boy. Even though some people actually thought he was a girl in the first game. And they still think Toy Bonnie is a female. For some reason. I personally think it's male. Man, I'm just getting into gender debates this video, if you're asking me.
Which game is that one from?
Second game. Man, I chose too many voices from the second game, didn't I? Did I, Mom? Did I choose too many from the second game?
I don't know.
I only chose 12 voices, and most of these are from the second game. Do you have any questions or guesses?
You said the nightmare ones are like ghosts?
No, the phantoms are ghosts.
Ones.
The nightmares were basically illusions until Ultimate Custom Night when they were given flesh, basically. They were given flesh in Ultimate Custom Night and were illusions in the fourth game. Basically just nightmares. That's all I can really say about the nightmares, I guess.
Is Ennard the one that's pieces of everybody?
Yes, basically. A piece of... It's basically Circus Baby, Ballora, Funtime Freddy, Funtime Foxy, all mangled into one animatronic.
So then who's Mangle?
Mangle is pink and white fox torn apart. You don't remember that one?
I've probably seen it, but don't remember it.
I would show you right now, but I don't want anybody to see my search history because I might accidentally search up something. Well, to be honest, I just don't want them to look at my stuff at all.
I'll just say Mangle.
It's actually not Mangled. It's actually Withered Chica from the second game. Basically, the reason she says break her face to look like her is because, like, in order to, like, make the toy animatronics, they, like, broke her jaw. So, like, one is just, like, it's, like, just hanging, one part is hanging down and the other one, it's basically just, like, stuck, like wide open, basically. Mm-hmm. Like, just imagine having your mouth just, like, wide open all the time, kind of like that.
Yeah. Okay, next.
Yeah. And let's see if you can guess this one. It also has a robotic filter.
Just like me. Beautiful. Now I get to play take apart and put back together. You won't feel a thing. I wanted to wait until just the right moment to drop in. It's so much more fun hanging out in here with you. He's here and always watching. The one you shouldn't have killed.
And that's all. By the way, it has a both.
It sounds like there's two voices.
Because it's both male and a female. He doesn't want to confirm what gender it is yet, because this character has a gender debate. Many people are arguing whether it's male or female, so... That's why it has two voices. So, and he doesn't want to reveal what gender it is because he's worried people will get mad at him. Because many people say it's a male, many people say it's a female. I personally think it's female.
If you put two voices, I guess one or the other. There's only two choices.
Yep. But, like, it's a gender debate, and he was worried about getting, basically a society of Five Nights at Freddy's being very angry.
So is this a character that has pieces of everybody?
No, it's not entered, if you're asking that. It's only one character. But I will say it is, like, withered. Well, not withered, but, like, beaten up, basically. It got torn apart. And it's not the withered. It's not Withered Chica or anything like that.
You don't have two Withereds on here.
Withered Chica and Withered Bonnie because, like, Withered Freddy and Withered Foxy were not in the game. I only included characters that are in the game, not all the characters. And not the secret characters that appear in the game. Like Mini Renas or Bitty Babs or... Actually, no, the Bitty Babs are not in the game. Never mind.
So is that maybe Night Marionette?
Night Marionette is a male. And no, it's not Nightmare. Do you have any questions if you want to give yourself hints?
This Springtrap, is that the one I saw in the game where the little marionettes are climbing up?
Oh no, you're in the Springlock suit, and we still don't know whose suit that is. The mini arena, the like ones crawling into the suit are mini arenas, which are basically helpers to Ballora. And Ballora just got scooped in the game, and like I think that's why the mini arenas are after you. I don't know. I don't really know why they came after you in the first place. You basically have to survive the mini arenas until like the cameras find you, and like you have to survive basically. And it's really annoying because many people take about 1 or 2 hours on that part. And I could not imagine myself going through that. Ugh, just think about it. So, no, it's not Springtrap either. Just so you know. But yeah, Springtrap, I highly doubt I have a female voice. Any other questions? Or do you have a final guess?
Which game is that one from?
2. I told you I picked a maid from FNAF 2.
I'll just say Mangle again.
Yes, it's Mangle. Because some people were saying it's a male because like it's based on Foxy from the first game. But some people say it's a female because of the lipstick, the nail polish. And it has more feminine look to it. That's what many people were saying. And this one, I can't remember which one this one is because like the face cam is in the way. But when I play it, I'll recognize it. You ready, Mom?
Let me put you back together, then take you apart all over again. Let's see how many times you can be pulled apart. I assure you, I am very real. This time, there is more than an illusion to fear. We know who our friends are, and you are not one of them.
And I'm pretty sure that's all the voice lines for this character. And I remember which character it is now. And anybody who...
That one kind of, at the end, it sounds like there's another voice kind of hidden in there.
I think that's just how they made it, I think.
Is it supposed to be echoey? That's
well,
why you kind of hear like two voices.
I think it's supposed to sound like a demonic voice or something. I'm not exactly sure how they wanted it.
Is this the voice you hear... like, I think it's in the scoop room at the end of towards the end of the game.
The scooping room? No, it's not a location animatronic either, though. This voice line was only heard in Ultimate Custom Night. Like, all the old characters got voices in Ultimate Custom Night. Well, not all of them, but most of them got new voices. And this one, all animatronics can only have voice lines when they kill you, except for a couple. Like Dee Dee, like she says her voice lines when she appears on screen. Rockstar Freddy says please deposit 5 coins as part of his mechanic because like You have to give him 5 coins unless you want to get killed. Or use the heater to, like, get rid of him. There is a hint here, and I said it earlier, he's an illusion. He was an illusion. And now he's not, basically. And I'm really sorry if you can't see my face on the face cam.
I'm gonna go with Phantom Mangle.
Phantom Mangle can't kill you, and it just makes static noise.
It makes static?
Yes. Just static noise. Because Mangle in the second game, before I had a voice, also made static noises.
So then I'm gonna say just
Nightmare?
Mm-hmm.
You were close. It's Nightmare Fredbear. Basically, Nightmare and Nightmare Fredbear have the same mechanic in the game. Nightmare Fredbear takes the left door, while Nightmare takes the right door. Like, basically, like, you can only see their eyes in the doorways. And when you see their eyes, that's when you close the door. You can also hear their laugh, I think, when they spawn at the door.
Have I seen that?
No, you barely watch Ultimate Custom Night anyway. And if I was to show you that, like, it'll probably be a lot of frustration with Nightmare Yon and Nightmare Dee Dee. And there's one less voice we have to do, and I'm just going to spare all of you from listening to all of this, because you know the reason.
My friend, you have met a terrible, terrible demise. But, I don't feel too bad about it.
Oh, that's
After
Mr.
all,
Hippo.
I told her one of the answers. And just because of that, we're going to do one more. Because of reasons. Because I gave you that one for...
You showed me that one a long time ago.
And plus, I gave you the answer, like, last week. So...
It took forever.
And because of that, I'm just going to do one more for free. Because I don't want you guys to feel like that was cheap. Let me see. Let me think. Which one should I do? Probably one of my favorites, I think. Ooh, I know. I'll see if I can search it up, though. I bet some of you probably can guess which one it is. And I can't spell voice right, I think. Let's see if I can find it. Let me move. Let's see. I'll just go with this video.
That's right! And don't you come back now, you hear? That'll teach you for trying to trick this old bird. Thought you could fool me with that sign, but I was too smart for you. I may not like wet floors, but the smell of fresh meat is just too enticing. Whoops, looks like you're the one that slipped up this time.
And that's all the voice lines, I believe. Unless you want to hear them in slow motion.
No. So it's a Chica of some sort?
Yeah, because Chica's like the only bird. A chicken. Do chickens even count as birds? I'm curious. I'll search it up later. So it is a Chica, but you have to figure out which one. Everybody knows the answer, though.
And you said the ones from the first game don't have voices, right?
Except for Foxy. Foxy is the only first character that got a voice from the first game.
I'm gonna say Funtime Chica.
Funtime Chica? No, it's actually not Funtime Chica. It's Rockstar Chica. When it's finally a Rockstar, right, Mom?
Mm-hmm.
And actually, her mechanic in the game is actually pretty hilarious. Basically, in order to prevent her from killing you, you have to, like, put the wet floor sign in front of her. Because she's afraid of slipping. That is the only reason she won't kill you. Because she's afraid of flipping on the wet floor.
When is the time you have to feed her pizza?
Huh?
When is the time that you have to feed her pizza?
Feed her pizza? FNAF VR, Mom. You can't do that in Ultimate Custom Night. Although, I do wish you can do that. And just because I don't like odd numbers, I'm going to do one more to make it 14. Sorry, Mom. And let's see if we can figure out this one. And there we go. Although you probably didn't hear a thing because of the robotic filter.
I could barely
make out any of the words.
Yeah.
Although everybody knows the answer. And it's actually one of my favorite voices as well, so.
Not everybody.
Well, everybody except you. Because they can see the answer on screen. And speaking of Evil Last, Andrew just...
Is it somebody who I've seen?
Unless they've seen FNAF 6, no.
That's the one I have.
Or Ultimate Custom Night. Do you want to ask any questions? Also, sorry if you can hear my brother laughing in the background. Like I said, you can hear things through the walls. Do you have any questions you want to ask?
Is it a bear?
Bear, no. Well, if you...
Is it a bunny?
Yes, it's a bunny, because, like, he says he has a guitar, and the only ones that have guitars are the bunnies, basically. Except for Bonbon, because it's too small. Or Bonnet. Except Bonbon and Bonnet are not in the game, so I didn't include them.
And the first ones didn't have a voice?
Nope, except for Foxy.
And it didn't say he was plastic?
No. Although some might say he looks like he's made of plastic. Although I can clearly tell he's made out of metal.
Did you use Nightmare Bonnie in the video with the guitar solo?
No, that was Spring Chub. And even though Nightmare Bonnie is in the game, it doesn't have a voice either, so it's not Nightmare Bonnie. Doesn't that sound like somebody's knocking on the door, even though we're on the second floor?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any other guesses?
Is that trash?
No.
Oh no, you said it was a bunny, right?
Yeah. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, guitar.
And it has to deal with music?
Yes, it has to do with music, because he played the guitar.
So I'll just say Rockstar Bonnie then.
Yep, it's Rockstar Bonnie. For once, you got the Rockstars. And, well, that's going to be everything, folks. Because I'm pretty sure my mom's tired, and she probably doesn't want to be in this not air-conditioned room anymore. Plus, I highly doubt she wants...
I got 2 right?
I think 3 or 4. I wasn't keeping track. Everybody in the comments, let me know how many she got right.
Well, I got Mr. Hippo.
Well, because I gave you that one for free last week. Well... You want to say any final...
Next time you'll have to show me pictures too. To go with the voice.
No, actually, that would be cheating.
No, I don't see these videos.
Except when I show you.
Well.
Plus, you still have to sing that one singing battle that you haven't seen yet. And if you guys want her to come back for another video, I think I'll have her guess all the Smash characters next time. She'll probably get a few right. She'll probably get all the Pokemon.
I probably know some of those more than I do FNAF characters.
Unless you want me to get pictures of all the FNAF characters in the series so far, and you have to guess every single one. Smash Bros. Or FNAF?
I'll probably get as close as a bear, a fox, a bunny, or a chicken.
You know, I think later I'll show you, like, somebody trying to guess all the FNAF characters. Where, like, let's say they got some of them right and some of them completely wrong. Yeah, so let me know in the comments, Smash Bros. Or FNAF? Or do you just want to do Smash Bros? Or do you want to leave it up to the comments?
It'd probably be half and half.
Okay, I'll leave it up to the comments. Want to say any final words? Like goodbye or anything?
Bye, everybody.
Bye.